Bonjour everyone, I am Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman, and welcome back to another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight on Celly's Oasis Islands. Celly is another Planet Coaster YouTuber whom I've hopefully been able to tag in today's title, otherwise you can find his channel in the description. I'd never looked at a park of Celly's before Oasis Islands came out, and boy was I stunned by the sheer size and ambition of the project. This is truly one of, if not the best tropical park I've ever seen on our workshop. The perfect creation to sunbathe as you're riding coasters. Don't forget your sunscreen though, cause you won't feel the sun while you're having fun. It's also got a really unique way to get guests from one part of the park to the other, because as the title might have given it away, the park is divided in 3 main islands, and that alone is extremely unique, so I'm excited to show it all to you guys. If you're a PlayStation player and would like me to do a spotlight on your park, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. And if you like this sort of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and show the creator of this park some love in the comments. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and let me take you on a holiday at Oasis Islands. And welcome to Oasis Islands. This park is huge. When I mean it's huge, it's probably taking a lot of the map, and this is a little entrance, and I really like something about the entrance is that this first part of the park is actually on the main coast of the park, and look at the, well, not look, listen to the ambience. Love the ambience. But I really love that this part of the park is kind of, you know, kind of a resort, and I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the little car park over there, and as I've said in the intro, there is a little special I can't talk already. What the hell? There is a little special way to get to the several islands. So what Celly's done is that, obviously because we're in Planet Coaster, he's done some tunnels. We'll totally ignore those today, because to me the main way you can get from one island to another is by using the boats over there. And so we'll follow the boat ride to every single island instead of going into the tunnels, because I think he wanted us to, well, the visitors to use the boats, but unfortunately because of the way Planko works, it's saying that if you have some boats, the guests will consider that they're blocked on one island, for example, you know, if they're not linked by paths, which is a little bit of a shame, because I remember in the old RCT game, you could actually do several parts of the park that are only accessible by, for example, a train or a boat. I don't even think there was a boat, but monorails, such things, and the guests wouldn't be confused at all. Look at this sign over there, welcome to Oasis Islands, with the dive coaster over there. Looks so good. I really like this font. And the tiki thing really reminds me of MB72's, was it Tiki Falls? Yeah, I think that was it for the mini park contest. But this is like Tiki Falls XXL, you know, it's so big, that park. You can see over in the distance some of the coasters. Oh, the dive coaster is about to drop as well. There we go. It's such a cool park, and I've already taken way too long to introduce what I've thought about the park. So let's see. Boat tickets, island tours, and refreshments. Nobody in the refreshments, actually. This is a nice thing. I don't even remember if there are some fast passes for the queues, but I remember if you were there last week for the spotlight on Brad Spitz's Ravenblood Spires, I said that I really like when people take the time to color their employees different colors than the regular ones in Planet Coaster, and Celly's definitely done a good job with that. So I definitely have to congratulate you on that. This is definitely something that I will look forward to in most of the park I visit. And yeah, good job doing that. Unfortunately, I think, yeah, that nobody's using those stands just because you don't have fast pass or fast track, whatever you want to call it. But they are using the ATM, so that's good. But I mean, this is make believe, and when you look at this building, I mean, come on, it looks so good. They're using is that a ship hull? Is that what it's called? Oh my god, this is so creative. For the record, I've already been in the park, like just briefly to do all the rides a few months ago, but I haven't really looked into every single detail, and so that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. And yeah, it's gonna be absolutely awesome, man. It's such a good park. I love it so much. I was blown away at the time. What is that? Tulo's Bar and Grill. Nice little food place. A little dirty one, but hey, that's alright. You might need a little more janitors. Oh my god, we even have a menu here. Oh my god, Tropic Smoothie, $10. That is not cheap at all. Summer Breeze, Orange Dream. I mean, we are probably somewhere in the Caribbean or something, so to import things, it's gonna be pretty pricey. Chief Burger, $12. Chief Fries, $5. Spicy Chicken, $9. Coconut Chicken. What is Coconut Chicken? I've never heard of that. I'm pretty sure that this is something that Tiki Chiki is on the menu of Tiki Chiki by default, but I've never heard that before. Is that something you Americans like eat or something? Is this like a specialty of somewhere that I too uncultured to know? And hot wings, $9. No restrooms here. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. This inside is looking pretty nice, albeit a little bit dirty, but that's fine. That's totally fine. You just need a little more janitors. Probably tell them to, you know, do work rosters for only this part of the park, and then do some for the rest of the park. And there's also this little place, this little bar with the Mexican music. Yes, you know I love the Mexican music. Look at those details. With the taps for beer. You even, oh my god, the barrels. Those are fridges. This is amazing. Wow. Again, I've been in this park already. I knew this was there, but I haven't looked into every single little detail. And this is masterful, man. You've done a great job with that. And it's even a bar with a view. Like, look at our park today. So we have 3 different islands. You have this one over there, that's gonna be our first one. Then the one with the dive coaster and the pirate boat over there. And the final one with the big wheel and the single rail coaster over there. And yeah, we have a lot to do in this spotlight. I'm pretty sure that I'm already taking way too long. So let's crack on, shall we? So again, I won't use the tunnels, unfortunately. I think they're a little bit unfortunate that the game is working like that. I know it's not on Celly. It's just the way the game works. You're kind of obligated to do that, otherwise the game is... I think I remember the God of War Park by Anthony Duhigg had that problem as well with the boat ride that could lead into, for example, Alfheim. and people were kind of, well, the AI was stuck in Alfheim because it couldn't figure out that they could use the boat ride to get out of Alfheim. And look at that place. I know for the intro I took a shot from this place, and I think this is probably the most beautiful shot of the park. It's probably gonna be my thumbnail, to be honest. Like, look at that. Oh, so good. Makes you want to go on holiday there, right? Oh yeah, this is a place I would love, especially if it's in... Seeing the tiki statues, they're probably... This is probably set in the Polynesian area of the world. So, not the Caribbean, but it does look tropical nevertheless. And we have our first boat station, and look at that. Everyone is wanting to go on the boat, because yeah, this is a pretty awesome boat ride. Alright, so we won't ride the boat ride, because it would take ages for us to go around the park like that. We'll just follow the track like this. Oh, there's even a music. Oh, that's amazing. And look at the views of this B&M Floorless. We can hear the whirly rig in the distance as well. I'm telling you guys, this park is so cool. You're gonna want to stick around because we have so many cool things going around this park. It's so good. So good. And we have our first island. This is Leisure Island. Nice. Where's the exit? Right there, right there. And welcome to Leisure Island. So, as I've said, we're only gonna use the boat ride, well, quote-unquote the boat ride. We're not really riding the boat to get to the places that we want. But I mean, oh, I wanted to see that drop. That first drop looks amazing. I'm so excited. This is so cool. I'm pretty sure that would be a really good B&M Floorless as well. We have a little food court over there. Well, is that called a food court if it's not indoors? I don't know. But again, you have colored every single employee. I'm yet to see any mechanic or janitor, and I wonder what colors are the janitors in this park. Nice. A lot of shops actually, which is weird because people are not using it. It's actually pretty weird. Oh my god. Still pier over there. With the... Oh, yes! Okay, so... something I haven't pointed out in last week's Spotlight is soundscape. And Celly has done a great job using the sounds that we get in with the ambient speakers, with the music speakers, and he creates an ambience that is so tropical with the waves and everything. I think it's just wonderful what he's done, to be honest. It's such a good park. With the pigeons! Pigeons! Hi guys. Flying away, so rude. But yeah, look at this view, man. So this is gonna be our final island over there with the single rail coaster. I'm really excited to get there. I know already the way it rides, and we have again one of those bars. Yes, you can get drunk anywhere in this park. I love it. Another beach as well. Ah, oh, so cool. Look at this view. It's so good. Ah, it's beautiful. This park is beautiful. Absolutely love it. With the tiki torches as well. Wait. No way. That is a flat ride skin? Oh my god. This is so cool. This hammer swing is actually skinned. Oh my god. That is the tiniest detail, and most people probably won't notice, but oh my god, this is so well themed. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so good. What is that? Tropical breeze, so that's the hammer swing over there. And that's one of the tunnels. So essentially, if I go like, whoop, there we go. So, oh no, not the whirly rig music. So this is where I think we should have started over there. And then you can see the, oh, no, spoilers. You can see the tunnels going around the park, and that's only the way, that's the only way that Celly could have been, well, the game could have considered Celly's park to be viable, you know. But we know that he's meant for the park to be used through the boats, visited through the boats. And so we have Murango. This is our B&M Floorless coaster. It's even really realistic with the transfer track and everything. Little cattle pen. Even thinking of where the coaster is going and putting some cover over there. So good. And you have great views of the layout as well, because it's going right in the heart of the layout. It's so good. With the music. So cool. A little bit weird to have an Egyptian music in there, but that's fine, that's fine. And I haven't seen the cube over there. We'll have to check this out on the way out. Look at that station! Oh my god! I have to check the transfer track. Wow. Wait, you've made stairs. Are those like... No way. You went to extreme length for your realism, Celly. Wow. That is so amazing. Oh, I'm geeking out right now. I'm nerding out. Even using those, I know those are for the cameras from the studio pack, but those look so... they're not out of place, you know, for a transfer track. So good. So good. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm taking a lot of time on such things, but it's... And the station... Look at that station! With a thatch roof and everything. Oh, so beautiful. Such an amazing park, man. And so we have Murango. I will say it like a Spanish man. Murango. It sounds better that way. Murango is not green across the board, but I mean, the fear is just a little low. That's totally fine. What about the G-forces? The G-forces are great, actually. Really great, really realistic, actually. We have our biggest drop at 37 meters. That's nice for a B&M Floorless, actually. And yeah, let's take a ride on Murango. Holy poop! That ride, Murango, was absolutely amazing! Let's look at that layout from distance. Like, it's so good. It's got such a good collection of elements. That loop is huge. The hang time of that loop would be amazing in real life. Then you have a dive loop over there, a 0G roll, a Cobra roll. I really like how you're running, I believe, 4 trains. There's one in the station, one in the block here, one on the lift hill, and one doing the second block section. This is amazing. We were talking with Antonio the other day during the spotlight of Radspit Spark that we loved ride management, and this is I'm not allowed to say that word on YouTube, but this is a ride management you know what. This place is so cool. Even though you stay a little bit on the brakes at the end over there, it's so realistic because a real park would absolutely do that, you know. So yeah, man, fantastic ride. I thoroughly enjoyed that. This is amazing. Even doing that little operator's booth, still using those colors as well. Beautiful, beautiful way of opening the spotlight with literally a perfect ride, perfect floorless. This is probably the best floorless I've ever seen on Planet Coaster, to be honest. Murango, and I love the name as well. It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Something that I've been trying to find since we got into the park are janitors and mechanics, and I'm not sure that you've put any of them in. You'll have to tell me, actually, but actually this is something we could check. Hold on. Staff. Yes, so no mechanics, 6 janitors. So that's definitely something that you might want to improve on. I know that most people probably turn those features in-game off. Oh, well, there's one, actually. But I think it's pretty important because otherwise you have dirty paths and... Sorry, guys. And yeah, that is... and such things, you know. And that doesn't look that good, so maybe if there's one thing that you can improve on, it's definitely that Celly. But otherwise, I mean, everything is perfect. I'm just gonna, because of the way I record things, I'm just gonna do a little cut that you won't even really notice, just to turn off the HUD again. And there we go. Sorry about that, guys. It's just because my my headset is actually plugged in with a USB, and my keyboard obviously is plugged in with a USB as well. So I have to unplug the headset and then put in the keyboard, whatever. It's my problem, not yours. Don't worry about it. We have a lot of shops again here, and those ones are being used, so that's pretty nice. Again, something that I've said to Radspit last week is to do custom shops, especially here. So I believe I've understood that this was made on a PS4, which is crazy to think about, first of all. Using the glitch, I cannot even comprehend it, to be honest. But on PS5 you still have 3% left, and I'm pretty sure that you could use those 3% to do the custom interiors for the shop. Again, this is something only I do, I believe, or at least I haven't seen anyone yet who are doing it. But it just turns on the immersiveness to 100, you know, to 1,000, whatever. And we have the famous whirly rig, which is actually a little themed. Look at that. Actually, I cannot even tell you if this thing is themed or not. Love this sound. This song, sorry. Whoop, whoop, camera. Real right, and there's probably a staff room in there. This is a nice island. And yeah, I had to find the cube over there. So yeah, Leisure Island with the tunnel over there. Where's the cube? Hold on. Beach and bar, cubic sir. Cubic sir? Cubic sir. Probably over there. Yeah, that's right there. I was just absolutely, like, I was coming from the beach and I was like, oh my god, this thing is themed. Have you themed the cube? Because I don't see how you can theme a cube, to be honest. Is there anything over there? No, not really, just a cattle pan. Real nice view of the loop and the first drop, though. Oh my god. Kind of getting vertigo just looking at it. Ah, this is nice. This is nice. Not very themed, but I get how this would be really, really hard to theme. So I don't even mind, to be honest. Especially seeing the quality of that coaster next door. I mean, toilets. Toilets, custom toilets! Awesome! Well, custom toilets, not really, but the toilets building is pretty good, let's be honest. That Mexican music is so attractive to me! I love this place. I could spend hours in there just taking in the vibes, man. Especially on that beach. Getting a pina colada. With moderation, of course. Or not. Not for me, but you have to get it with moderation. Or beer. I know most of you guys are into beer, like Ratspit and Cap are into beer. Look at that view. I can't get over that view. So good. I just want to take it all in, you know. The views in this park are... It's a beautiful park. Like, come on. We as a community should do more tropical parks in the future, because this is so beautiful with the sounds. Oh, I'm a sucker for sound in Planet Coaster. Yeah, you've got my heart, Celly. You're a beautiful and really talented creator. Alright, on to the next island. I need to do a jingle for the next island. I cannot do it on the spot. What can I do? On the right, you can see the Leisure Island. Welcome to Yan BK Boat Lines. On the right, you can see Leisure Island with the famous B&M Floorless. What? Murango. That's right, Murango. I almost forgot. This is so cool, man. Oh. Little traffic jam at Capital Island. Why is it... So, something that you'll have to tell me, Celly, is how did you choose the name for the islands? So, Leisure Island, Capital Island, and I don't remember the last one. But here we have quite a lot of things, actually. We have a junior coaster, which is actually a pretty big coaster, considering it is a junior coaster. It really reminds me of Tami Tami at Portaventura. So good. So good. I really like the way you haven't done, you know, the typical don't die fencing with the chaining fences, I think they're called. You've done those rope fences and you've put them on top of one another and then put a I believe this is a actually not sure what that is. Is that a concrete pillar? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, those look fantastic, man. Fantastic. Woo, what's going on over there? We have a waterfall. And a pirate ship over there. Capital Grill, yes. I'm hungry. Just a Memento and Hot Dog Squad. And a nice little terrace over there. Oh, that is nice. Again, with the waves. Oh, the sounds in this park are so good. I love it so much, I'm nerding out. It's a complete package, you know what I mean? Ah, that single rail coaster over there, it looks so good. I know it is good, but it looks so good. With the pirate ship, you've even put a few animatronics on the ship so that it doesn't look weird on its own. Oh, that's amazing. By the way, if this is something that Dragonborn McQueen has told me in the past, if you don't want the animatronics that you put in the park, especially those fake guests ones, you can all link them to a sequencer and essentially trigger them apart from each other so that they will have the same actions but at different times, and that way they won't look as similar as they do now, because they're essentially having the same action over and over again and exactly at the same time, which is totally fine, by the way. I don't really mind that, but if you want to do more with those in the future, that's definitely a feedback that I can give you. Otherwise, it looks perfect. Like, come on. It's even a side thing. Most people won't actually look into that much detail at the ship, to be honest. And we have a great loop, dive loop, a small dive loop actually, for the B&M dive coaster, which looks amazing. Is that a dive loop? Yes, that is a dive loop, because yeah, my bad. I've always, well, actually, quite recently, I've learned the difference between a dive loop and an emulment, so that's why I'm struggling a little bit. Yeah, again, with the paths, probably you could do a little better job with the management side of things, especially because those people have trash in their hands and they cannot put it, and so at one point they will put it on the floor, I think, if we follow them. And obviously they won't do it just because they've just heard me and they don't want to do what I just said. But yeah, this is why you have so much trash around the path, which is totally fine. Again, this is an absolute detail, and you don't have to do it. But I mean, the park looks better if you take those things into account. And so just before we go on Rex's Adventure, which is our little family coaster, I just want to check this restroom thing again. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Really like the way that this is divided as well. I'm all for mixed bathrooms, to be honest. But it's always nice to see the two sides and the divider, and so good. And then we have the pirate ship, which is really well themed, let's be honest. So cool. With the skeleton over there. Yeah. Looks amazing. Looks great. Looks absolutely great. Even with the boat over there. Wow. Okay, let's go on Rex's Adventure now. So let's see. It's gonna be a much simpler coaster than the Floorless that we've just been on. Pretty cool nevertheless. Look at all of that. We've traveled all of that. That's why this park feels so huge. It's just because everything is so far apart from one another. It creates this amazing effect. I mean, the park is huge, but this adds to the effect. Nice simple queue line. And here we are at the station, and we have Rex, so I believe this is Rex. Seeing the colors, I wonder if you wanted to reference Gulpy, like Gulpy Rex, with those. Pretty sure you have. And so let's see those stats. Obviously, this is a family coaster, so those will not be amazing. What about the G-forces? Really nice. Actually, a little bit forceful for a family coaster, but that's nice. That's nice. No airtime, actually. Okay. Well, no airtime. This is technically an airtime, I guess. Whatever. Let's go on Rex's adventure, guys. And once again, we have a pretty good coaster. Obviously, it is a kiddie coaster, so it's not anything too big, too impressive. But I mean, this layout is pretty cool for a kiddie coaster. Really a spaghetti compact layout, and I really love those about kiddie coasters, or family coasters actually. For this, I think this would be more a family coaster than a kiddie coaster, because it's actually pretty fast at some points, to be honest. Oh, whoops. I was on the track right there. Yeah, really nice, and I really like, I just saw that when we went back to at the station, but you have two bins for bags and such things. I think with this type of coaster you could keep it with you aboard, but that's still a nice touch, to be honest. And moving on, we have probably what is the main event for this capital island is Falcon. Oh yeah, Falcon. It's gonna be so cool. Look at the way he's used those this type of fences as well. With the coaster going above you. So nice. Oh, we're about to see it coming. Or are we? Yes. Oh wow, the music. This is a popular ride actually. But thankfully this is a ride with a lot of with a great capacity, to be honest, so that's totally fine. I really like how you integrated your cues into where the coaster is going by. Such a nice thing to do. And we're already there. Yeah, that's the thing with dive coasters, especially with ride management as good as yours. It's that you... So hold on, I'm gonna pause that right down, because I think with the way this ride works, we might be stuck on a block section if I don't wait for this car to go. Something that is cool with the dive coasters is that you have a lot of capacity to them. I mean, one row is, I think, 10 people. Yeah, that's right. So that's 30 people in one car, in one train. That is a lot, and that's why this thing is a people eater. And but the problem is with those people eaters is that those trains will be stuck on block zones. So that's totally fine. I mean, but that's something that I've realized when I went on Oblivion about a month ago. But yeah, again, you have this amazing transfer track. Thinking of the realism, it's what can I say, man? You've mastered the realism in this. And what I really like is that you've put realistic touches in more I wouldn't say fantastical, but unique settings. There we go. And that is absolutely perfect, man. So yeah, congratulations again. This park is so good. But why? Oh, there we go. Why don't we check those stats? So actually, I was pretty surprised to see that this is not green across the board. Okay. What about the G-forces? G-forces are realistic again. Nice airtime as well. Let's go on Falcon. Yeah, so as expected, we had a little bit of a problem with the block section over there. I think that putting a block section over there, even though it allows you to run 3 trains, I think it was a little bit of a problem, to be honest, that we stopped. It's fine, I get it, it's totally fine, but it kind of breaks the flow of the ride, and having to speed it up was kind of sad. But hey, if we waited a little bit more, we probably could have waited, well, not waited, but have had this one that wasn't stopped at all. But nevertheless, it was an amazing layout for a dive coaster, and really liked it, to be honest. Probably not my favorite ride of the park just because of that block section, but that I can overlook that, that's fine. And that was it for Capital Island. There's no beach on Capital Island. There are some Dune Delights and some Pipshot water over there. I mean, there is that Capital Grill over there. So that's fine. But hey, let's go one final time on the boat to go on the last island. Welcome back to Jan BK Boat Tours. And now we have sailed away from Capital Island to the last island of the trip. With a volcano in the distance, obviously it won't erupt. Or, I think it won't, otherwise we'll all die. Look at this beach. What was that word or that pronunciation? That beach on the right. It looks so good. Really love what you did with with the paint tool and the terraforming as well. And look at that. Oh, we're right next to the single rail coaster. I think those are absolutely underrated just because Planet Coaster has done that so that it looks like a RMC T-Rex, and I think it would have been so much better if we could have had the Raptors instead, you know, the small rails and the one-seater cars. And here we arrive at Coco Island. I'm French, by the way, did you know? And here we are, let's get out from the exit, and here we are on Coco Island. I'm so excited about this single rail. I still think that Murango was my favorite coaster, and it's still gonna be. But I mean, come on, it looks so good, that single rail coaster. And really nice seating area here with the several stands over there. Really nice, to be honest. Really well placed in a busy area of the park as well, right next to a main path. And here we have a hidden attraction. We'll get there at the end. This is Blackbeard's Revenge. You'll see that in a little bit. First, so this is our tunnel for this island. First we have this wacky wheel. It's so weird, those wheels. I've never been on one of those. I think that there's only one in Disney's California Adventure. I don't want to say anything too stupid, but I'm pretty sure that the only one I know is at Disney's California Adventure. There might be one at Energylandia as well, but I'm not sure, to be honest. So this is Sky Wheel. Really nice how you put the rock skull at the center of the wheel here. And then we have Vex. Ah, yes. Looks amazing with the wrecked boats and shit. Yes, I said a bad word. Whatever, deal with it. Woohoo! And again, using those the coaster and putting the queue line in the middle of the layout is so good. Such a nice effect to hype you to get on the ride. Really nice way of using the don't die fencing here as well. And this is a busy ride. And oh, again, transfer tracks. Oh my god. This one's a little weird actually, because you can really work from this side of the train, but whatever. Just being picky. They still look amazing though. Your transfer tracks. Oh, I'm so excited to get on it. And look at that station as well. Okay, station-wise, this is probably my favorite. Because of the way you use the reddish plank. I don't even think those are planks. I don't know what piece that is. What piece is it? A sign. A sign. Oh. So good. So good. Congrats, man. Congrats. And so we have Vex. This one is green across the board, and seeing the excitement level in live is no surprise. Wow. 100 km per hour. This is the tallest ride in the park. Okay. With nice laterals. Maybe the verticals are a little bit high, but hey, let's say it's not sustained. Really nice airtime as well. I'm so looking forward to riding this thing. Oh. Yep, we've saved the best ride of the park for last. Or have we? Yeah, now this ride is so intense, it's got such a great layout, it's just non-stop, is it? It's just so all over the place and so chaotic but still controlled. Pigeon flying in my face again. Pigeons are always flying in my face, by the way, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it's amazing. I think something that I want to say about this is you've probably went for more of a Raptor kind of layout for this this Vex, because everything looks really tight, and I think that's more of a Raptor layout. But that's okay. Like I personally can tell the difference. And I can tell that you've been going for that instead of a T-Rex, because a T-Rex would have been more like a Giga or a Hypercoaster, whereas this is much smaller in scale, I would say, and really reminiscent of things like Wonder Woman or Stunt Pilot, maybe not Stunt Pilot, Jersey Devil. Such things, but this one is custom, so that's pretty nice. I'm really excited if one day I may ride one of those, because they look amazing and really intense, and so I really want to try one of those at one point in my life. I know Wallaby Holland will have one by 2025 apparently, so yeah, I'm pretty excited to have that. But let's go back to ground level, because we have one final ride of the park. And so for the record, this is definitely my favorite coaster in the park. However, my favorite ride in the park, and you'll, again, the way's amazing, and you'll get why in a second. Oh, we have some food stands here as well. Noodles, Pip Shot, Tiki Chiki, and here we have Blackbeard's Revenge. And if you were wondering why I absolutely love this ride, that's why. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh, the music, the atmosphere. I can almost smell the water from Pirates of the Caribbean, you know. That's right, we have a boat, a water coaster dark ride hybrid. And this is definitely something that speaks to me. With the lighting and everything. Going down and down again. Yeah, yeah, we're going really deep in this. Dum dum da da dum da da dum 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 dum. Love this music. This is one I was supposed to use in Marvelous Realms, but oh my god, look at that. I totally forgotten that the station looks that good. Look at it. Oh. Perfection. Perfection. Let's go down those stairs. See if we can not miss anything. Even the lighting here is great. Look at that. Really looks like a village on the coast of, I don't know, the I would assume the Caribbean with the Blackbeard theme, but let's see the stats on that thing. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's just a really good experience. It's not green across the board. The G-forces are they're nice. They're nice for a family water coaster, to be honest. But let's get on Blackbeard's revenge. Yep, I think we can all agree that this was a flawless dark ride. I don't even want to go into much detail, I just want to keep the magic going, you know. But this was an amazing dark ride and an amazing way to finish the spotlight, to be honest, because that was our last ride of the park. We'll keep it at night as well because we want to check the park out at night. The music is really loud in there, oh my god. But yeah, here we are back on Coco Island, and look at that lighting at night as well. This park just keeps on giving, doesn't it? It's so amazing, and I want to look at it like from a distance as well. Look at all of this. Look at how huge this park is. This is... I'm speechless, man. This is so good. So good. Everything, every island, every coaster, every ride has its own personality. And I think we have to congratulate Celly on what he's done with this park, because this is probably one of the best tropical parks on the workshop period. And to beat that, well, it's gonna be really hard. And there are some things that I haven't shown you, so to go back after Coco Island, you go under this waterfall and back out of that island, and then go all the way back, just going along the coast over there, along Coco Island and Capital Island. Oh my god, look at the lighting on Falcon over there. The red with the blue, it looks so good. It's a great color combination. Nice. And yeah, you're back at the main coast over there. Oh, so good. The orange on Murango. I'll keep saying it Murango because it feels nice, you know. Yeah, that big airtime hill over there was probably where the big airtime thing came from. What a park. What an amazing park. I think this is the time where you have to congratulate Celly for his work on this park, because this is an absolute masterpiece. Oh, watch the eyes. There you go. Sorry about that. And yeah, but as for me, this has been Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman. If you like this type of content, do leave a like on this video and consider subscribing, because there are a lot more spotlights coming your way. And yes, I hope you've enjoyed the park as much as I have, and thank you so much for watching. This has been Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman. That was weird the way I said Frenchman right then. And I'll see you guys in the next one. À bientôt!